What is up guys, Chopping Gaming here I am with Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal World Duel Carnival, and today in this video I want to show you the deck called Battlin Boxers. Alright guys, so here we go. This is the deck that I'm rolling with. We have got 3 Glassjaw, very good card indeed. You know, it does have a downside, even though it's 2000 attacks, it's really good. It does have a downside, you know, when someone attacks this, it does, you know, go to the graveyard straight away. So that's his weakness. But the good thing about it is when you use this card and put it into the graveyard by card effect, you can target one Battlin Boxer in your graveyard and add it to your hand. So there are a lot of ways to use this card. It's really good. So you want 3 of this. Next card is Headgeared. Now, really good card to start off with. If you have this in your hand, you pretty much are ready to go to use your combo. What you want to do is normal summon it, and you can send one Battlin Boxer from your deck to the graveyard. And what I normally do, or what everyone else does, sorry I should say, is use Glassjaw. Put that in your graveyard, and then you can combo off with that, because once that's in your graveyard, there's always a chance to get it back to the field. And I'll show you a card that does that. Alright, next up we got the Boxer Sparrer. You want 3 of this. Very good card. It does have a downside, and the downside is if you do special summon this card, you can't battle, you can't attack. So the best thing is to do is use it after you attacked, special summon it, and then do XYZ, and get whatever you want. You can get like Utopia up or something like any of these cards that I got in the extra deck. Alright. Next one is Battlin Switchitter. Now, very good for combo 2. Now the first combo is use the Headgeared, right? Put Glassjaw into the graveyard, and if you do have this in your hand, or if you draw it next turn, use this, and you can pretty much get something else from the graveyard to the field. And when you do that, you can get this guy from the field, and he's got 2000 attack. Attack, really good. It's a strong monster, and you can XYZ, and then you can go to your OP. Oh my god, OP card, the Boxing and Lead Yoke. So good, so powerful indeed. It doesn't die, it takes years to die. It's got at least 2 lives, and every time when he discards a card, he will gain 800 attack points. It's such an amazing card. And what you want to do is discard Glassjaw, and when you do that, you can pretty much get another Battlin Boxer to your hand. So that's how the combo works. Alright, now there are few things that I added, and that's the monk. This is the engine here. The Battlin Boxers has an engine itself, but sometimes you get to that point where you don't have the cards that you need, and you just got spell cards all over the place. You want another engine, and this is the monk. Monk gives you that chance to do something else, and a different kind of engine. As you all know, monk, if you use a spell, remove it, and you can pretty much get another card like a level 4 monster from your deck to the graveyard. It can't attack, but you can exceed. Next up, we have got the Counterpuncher, or the Counterpunch I should say. Really good card. I didn't know about this card. I was like, what is this? This has got 0 attack. But what it does is it's a support card. It's very good for supporting your other Battlin Boxers. What's so good about it is, if it's in your hand, if another guy is attacking your Headgeared, you can remove this from your hand, and you can get the Headgeared get another 1000 attack. Even if this guy is in the graveyard, you can use his ability from the graveyard. And for me, I love using cards from the graveyard. I like it when he activates in the graveyard as well. It's really good. I love it. So 3 of it is very good to get your Battlin Boxer surviving. Next up is Maxx. I'm just using this. I'm just trying it out to see if it's working for me or not. You can take this out. You can do whatever you like. You can add something else. I don't know. Like I like drawing. I like a chance to draw. and this gives me a chance to draw. A lot of times in this, in this deck, in this meta, a lot of people special summon, and every time you special summon, and you can use this, you can draw so many cards. So that's for that. And we got Effect Veiler. Effect Veiler is very good for, them special summons from going crazy, and you want something to be stopped immediately. That's what it's there for. I would have put 2, but I think 1 is fine for now. I'm just messing around with this deck. It's not really. I'm not gonna say this deck that I got here is competitive, but it works. And if something else, if a deck works, then deck works, right? Next up, we got Battlin Boxing Spirits. Now, very good card in there. You can send the top card from your deck to the graveyard and target one Battlin Boxer monster in your graveyard. Special summon that in face-up defense position. You can only activate one Battlin Boxer spirit per turn. So, it's a good way to put, cards into the graveyard. And when it's a monster goes into the graveyard, you can special summon that with this card. Really good. The only reason I got 2 is because, I'm already gonna get, I already got a lot of ways to get the cards back to my hand, and or into the field. Like with this guy here, Switchitter, with special summon extra stuff. I even got the warrior returning alive. So I got a few things up my sleeve to use. That's why I put 3, just to squeeze in another card. Next up, we got Book of Moon. Book of Moon was always good. Target one face up. One of them massive monsters that is about to attack you. You can just use it and, maybe even end that turn. Dark Heart to destroy everything. Foolish Barrier. So as I told you that, there's always different ways to get cards to the graveyard, and this is one of the ways. You want to put Glassjaw. It depends. You can put this guy, the Counterpunch, really good. We got Forbidden Lance, very good card indeed. Target one face-up monster on the field until the end praise. That target loses 800, but is unaffected by any spell or trap cards. A lot of times there's always lots of traps, lots of mirror forces in this game, and I want my cards to not to die. That's why I use this card. It stops my cards from dying, and I had just got a lot of. Then I can, I have a chance to do something different with it. Next up, we got MST. Get rid of the back row. I would have put 3, but 2 is fine for now because we do have Forbidden Lance. Pop of Duality. Now it's a bit 50-50 on this. There is special summoning and things like that, but Pop of Duality helps you, find that card that you need to make the next move. Now a lot of times, let's just say I used the Headgeared and I wanted this guy the next turn, and I'll try and search in him, and then I got my combo ready. So that's why Pop is there. Reinforcement of an army. Now I know there's lots of ban. I think some people, they banned this or something. In my game there's only 1. If you get the chance to use 3 of it, go ahead and use 3 because it's so powerful. Getting all of these are warriors, all these Battlin Boxers are warriors, and I'd rather have some in my hand, like even this guy, get into my hand, really good. So warrior returning alive, very good. Get something from the graveyard. And here's the traps. Bottomless trap hole, get rid of stuff. Breakthrough skill, very good for negating, effect of a opponent face-up monster. I like things that stops things from happening, and what's so good about it is you can use it in your graveyard as well. That's what's good about this card. Prison, very good for them big massive attack monsters attacking you, and you could just get rid of it. Fiendish Chain. You know what? I'm actually checking these things out. I might need to take it out. I know there was another card which stops from special summoning from happening. But for now, I'm gonna use this. Then I might change it around, and I'm just playing around with this deck really, see what's good. Mirror Force, because in this game Mirror Force is so OP, and Tribute, very good for destroying everything on the field. There's a lot of sometimes you get monsters where they just don't die, or they they're in defense mode and you can't even get rid of it because they're too high defense, and you can use this and you can just get rid of it. Alright, that's the deck, and let's go for the extra deck for XYZs. So here we go. Alright, we got Battlin Boxer lead Yoke. So OP. You want 3 of this, you want to use this, you want to bring it onto the field as soon as possible, and it just does not die. It takes so long. You know, the best things to do with this is summon it first turn, and then every time when it's about to die, you know, you can negate that by putting the card from if it's holding a card, you know, you can put it into the graveyard. It gains 800 attack. Really good card indeed. Like, this card makes the deck work, and it makes it powerful. So with this card by itself. Okay, we got the Blade Armor Ninja. Now if you wanna, you know, if you got open space, open field, and you're ready to attack, use this. This is 4. You can double his attack, or you can actually, sorry, not double, you can attack twice. Very good for that reason. You know, it was that 4,400 attack. Very powerful indeed. We got Emerald. Emerald's good for, you know, drawing a card, putting cards back into the from the graveyard to the deck. Very good card indeed. I'm just trying this out really. Dire Wolf. You can detach 1 XYZ monster from this card and target 1 beast or beast warrior or beast wing type monster you control and other card and destroy them. So I guess you can use this to destroy itself, to destroy something. Gaia Cowboy, very good indeed. You know, you can inflict 800 damage to your opponent if it's in defense, or you can put this in attack, which would gain 1000, and the other guy would lose 500. Very good. Excalibur, very good for attacking. You know, he's doubling attack, so there's 4000. So if you get rid of this, and you got another card that can just do a big, massive damage. Lava Chain is so good in this deck. I mean, if you want something in the graveyard straight away, you can summon this and get that combo from working later on. Very good. This guy, not too sure about this, so I might have to look into it. Might need to get rid of that, but basically what you can do is you can detach 1 XYZ monster from this card, negate the activation, and if you do 8 inflict 800. Most of the times I'm you know, getting this guy out, so a lot of times I don't get him out at all. Battlin Boxer Star, very good indeed. So you can detach 1 XYZ monster from this card, negate the effect of your opponent's monster until the end of the turn. That monster you control cannot be destroyed by battle, and also, so basically you can protect one of your monsters from dying. Very good card indeed. Shark, once per turn, when this attacking card destroys an opponent monster and sends it to the graveyard, you can detach 1 XYZ monster material from this card, special summon the destroyed monster to your opponent's field, and it loses 1000 attack points. And if you do it this way, this card can make you can attack twice, so it's very good. Got Utopia. You got the Black Ship. Black Ship is good for, you know, target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls with the less. So if it's less than 2100, and send it to the graveyard. And if you do, inflict 1000 attack, 1000 damage to your opponent. Very good. It doesn't attack though, so that's the problem. And we've got the Crazy Box to do all sorts of stuff. You know, destroy this card, destroy. It will roll and it will destroy a card on the field. Negate, draw 1. So it does a lot of stuff. Very good for just to mess around. Alright, so that's the deck. Oh yeah, I didn't even actually mention this, did I? The Blaster Dragon Ruler of Infernos. Now I could have put 3 in there, to be honest with you, but a lot of times there's nothing in the graveyard anyway once you have 3. 2 is could be doable, but 1 I'm just testing out 1 and just checking out. Basically what you can do is remove 2 fire monsters and you can special summon this. Very good card indeed, very powerful. And so yeah, that is the deck, that is the Battlin Boxer. I hope you enjoyed it. Go ahead, copy it, use it, change it, And you know, I'm still new to the Battlin Box. I'm learning as I go as well. If you enjoyed it, come give this video a like. You know, come subscribe. You know, come comment if you want, and tell me if you want me to change anything from there. Maybe I can make it even better. So now after this, I am gonna go straight and battle and duel, so you guys can see exactly how this deck actually really works. A lot of times people don't show you like how it works. People tell you. I want to show you. I want to show you at least some of it. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys later. Alright guys, here we go. This is the duel, and I'm facing a person who's already using a Battlin Boxer deck. So it's going to be interesting to see exactly the same cards. I did this because then hopefully we'll be able to see like quite a lot of different ways of the Battlin Boxer working. So here we go. I forgot to change the background for the... I don't think there's any Battlin Boxer background for this in this game. But I'll see and I'll check. So, quite a lot of good cards we got in our hands. Let's see. I think the best thing is to do is actually put a jaw into the graveyard anyway. Now I can put this, yeah. I'm just having a think because I know there's another card that I want. Okay, yeah, let's just do the normal way. Normal way would be is use this and put Glassjaw into the graveyard. So I will put this guy into the graveyard. And let's just put Mirror Force just in case. And I don't really need that card into our hands right now. I'm going to end the turn. Okay, so we kind of set it up for our next turn. That's our mission with this deck, is to set up something for the next turn. And when you do it next turn, we're ready to go. Let's see what he's going to do. Alright, he's going to put something onto the field and one back row. Oh, okay, 2. Okay, that could be dangerous. Okay, cool. We've got another card that we can use. But I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to summon this. Once you summon it, you can use his ability to target one monster in your graveyard and use that guy. Put it onto the field. There we go, and now we can XYZ Monster. I'm going to use the Glassjaw even though it's 2000, and I'm going to use this guy instead of the other guy. Now, the only reason why is he can actually survive a turn. And, oh god, this ain't good. He uses 2000 attack, 2000 health just to destroy my card, and that was actually a good thing from him to do that because he is a very powerful card indeed. So I'm going to use my Warrior Returning Alive and get back the Switchitter. And then I'm just going to go for an attack and see if there's any stuff here that I might be able to kill. Okay, that's good. At least I got rid of that. Cool. So, yeah, he destroyed my best card. Solemn Judgment, very good. Was it Solemn Judgment? What was it? Solemn Warren? Well, yeah, he got rid of it. He got rid of the main attack. If that card survived, then he would have been in a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. So these spell cards at the back is actually helping him. So for now, we got to do the same thing. Got to use this guy and get it onto the field. So what my mission is to get that card out onto the field, and once I did that, I literally won. If I can get it out without him dying, I will win. Don't die! Oh my god! Oh my god! Look, this is the card that I'm gonna start using. It's the Black Horn of Heaven. Very good to negate these kind of monsters straight away. He is really irritating. Damn. I can't even like just show off that card. But it's fine. We got one more chance to do that. He's destroyed it completely. This guy's got a lot of traps. A lot of traps. Alright, so now I'm hoping that there's... Okay, great. Alright, it's fine. It's fine. He's gonna die anyway. Fine. He cleared everything. Alright. So now I'm going to do the same thing, but this time I'm going to do something else. What I'm going to do is use this effect. I'm going to put another monster onto the graveyard, and I'm going to put this time this guy, because we're going to use that later on. So what I'm going to do is actually activate that ability and get that card into our hands. There we go. I guess I can spare. Yeah, let's just special summon. I was going to use it for later, but you know what? We can't take that risk, and we need to get this guy out. Come on, do not, just don't die. Just don't. Okay, cool. We have won. Thank God for that. I did a mistake that I should have attacked before I done that. Damn it. See, that was a mistake. That was a massive mistake. I should have attacked, then use that special summon, then I can... You see, I just lost 1,000 attack, like 1,000 damage. So that's not a good thing to do. I was thinking about him not to die, that's why. I was like always concentrating him not to die. He confused me. So, let's see. Let's get a warrior into our hands. And which one do we want? I guess we can get this guy and start special summon stuff and just destroy him for good. Special summon. Uses ability. Yeah, might as well get the Glassjaw just to finish him off. And there we go. So yeah, this is the deck. This is the Battlin deck. Go ahead and try it out and enjoy it. And if you like it, come give this video a like. Come subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out.